morning, sunshine. Are we ready for this?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And the Rune Bug's back there.
Oh yeah, Rune Bug's back there.
Hey Rune.
Say hi.
She's like, what is that thing? Why is it out here?
Whoa.
The puppies are excited. It's starting to snow. And we aren't even at the destination yet. Woo. Gain an inch, lose a mile.
Ah, winter camping. And
You didn't know you were going to show today, did you?
our park maintenance person, thank you for maintaining our areas, and you're probably just getting free entertainment out of this, huh? He came over to clean the outhouses and he's getting a free show.
No, I shot him probably like, fuck, now I'm stuck.
Right? He's like, yeah, I gotta get back down there. Can you guys hurry up? Okay, progress, progress, progress. Oh.
Alright.
Okay, progress.
Slow and steady.
Tortoise, yeah.
How's that song go? Everything is content.
You're in.
She's like, I can finally escape and leave you guys behind. She's like, I'm bailing before you ask me for help. I don't want to help you guys. Right?
You know what's funny?
Huh.
I thought I picked the easiest site to get into.
Hey there, and welcome back for another week and another adventure. As you can see behind me, it is winter and it is snowing. And where are we at for this adventure? We are at Fenton Lake out in the Jemez. Yeah! We're out here to do some ice fishing and possibly hike up to a hot springs. Sounds perfect for winter camping, right? But currently we are, as you can see from the video, we're trying to get to the site first. Duly note, if you come out here in the winter, be prepared for snow because, well, there's snow and there's hills and you gotta have traction and be able to get up there. So, yeah.
Woohoo! Success, we backed up, but now we still gotta get back up.
I think we're gonna go in the other way.
Oh, are we?
So it's for the last site right over there.
Oh, are we really?
Yeah, but it was a one-way. I asked the home friend, he's
cool?
like, yeah, let's
Cool.
try it, so.
So duly note, if you're out here in the winter, since you're the last site at the loop, they will give you permission to go the other way, but my truck is in the way now. Okay. Time to move my truck now, because I was behind them.
Are you stuck again? Since we are the last site in the loop, we ended up just backing back down the hill, and the service guy in the area, he's like, just go the back way. It's cool, you're the last site. It's whatevs. So we're here. We're a little backwards, but we're here. We got
the trailer shade up. Got my truck.
I'm setting up a tent. So now it's time to put snow pants on, because right now I'm just in leggings. It's cool, cool. But time to put snow pants on, because I gotta go climb in the snow to set a tent, so. Yeah. Okay. Josh and Molly have their trailer leveled out and set up. They're attached into the thing. And we, it might be winter, but that's not gonna stop me. We have the tent set up. And yes, I said tent.
Woo! My tent is rated to be a 4-season, so it's supposed to be good for the winter. Now granted, it's not like top tier winter, so it won't be for like mountaineering, but it does work for the winter. We're gonna get the rain tarp on it, but we got our layers. Throw in some extra foam pads underneath an old Coleman sleeping bag just for extra insulation from the ground, because the ground will suck it right out of you. However,
the nice part about snow is that snow is insulations. It just insulates. So you kind of have insulation under your tent a little bit when you're camping on the snow. So it is kind of a leg. Obviously not a lot of people like to go camping in the snow because it's cold. But for me, it's challenge accepted. Plus, I can test out what kind of layers I need for what temperatures for future adventures that I have planned that I want to do in the winter. Because I need to have an idea of, what kind of gear I need. Yeah, car camping is the best way to test your gear for backpacking sometimes. Here we have the Josh, the other Josh, because we have a Josh on Josh action this weekend. But the other Josh, you probably remember
Josh
him.
on Josh action, that sounds a little weird.
Okay, yeah, let's change that phrasing. But remember him from the San Gregorio trip. But then we have a Molly, the wife of the other Josh. She also, tell me what it is you do for work again?
Wildlife biologist.
Wildlife biologist. All about that outdoor life, even though they are in a trailer. And we have the Rune,
Star of the show. A wild Rune.
who is absolutely glued to Fern Gully. Because, if you got an RV, why not? And she's glued to it.
That's one of our favorites.
But yeah, we got camp set up. We're probably gonna take a lunch break, and then we're gonna attempt ice fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of us have ever gone ice fishing before. Ever. We're all gonna learn this together. Okay, we are gearing up. I've got a full, can't really see it. My backpack's got the snacks and extra hand warmers. We got kneeling pads for your feet for insulation, and like if you gotta kneel on the ice. Got my chair between my pack and my back. Got the camera and all that kind of stuff, and we're gonna head out to the lake, and we're gonna find a hole. Or we'll make a hole. Find a hole, make a hole. Combination. Josh has borrowed his dad's blind? Is that what it's called? Yeah, blind for like hunting. It's gonna work as a windshield while we're ice fishing. And we're definitely gonna need it because as you can tell from the footage, there's weather rolling in. But it's really pretty. So we're gonna make our way out to the lake and attempt ice fishing. We'll see how this goes. Yeah.
There we go. Well, that's fine. Yeah, it's good to keep hold of that center point.
She said. Sorry.
Blooper reel, don't worry.
I'm always the blooper reel.
You did.
Got it. Welcome.
How far along are you now?
12 weeks.
12 weeks pregnant and out here ice fishing.
Yeah.
With a toddler.
Yeah.
I've had these rods since I was a kid.
Okay, we are inside the blind, and yes, it makes a world of difference. That wind block, that's truly what you need out here right now. It was no wind, and then all of a sudden, we have a mini snowstorm. The blind is a game changer. Get a blind if you're going ice fishing. So, tell me about how it's safe to be like near here. Like, why is it okay to be on top of the ice right now?
So before we left, I checked the ice, I guess you could say ice forecast with the ranger station, and they go out, check the distances, and set cones at the distances that become unsafe. Where we're at probably has about, I think they said 7 inches of white ice and 8 inches of black ice, something like that. But we're safe right here because all the ice or all the snow on top and everything is getting compacted, and all of our heat will actually form a layer of ice under us, so it'll just reform and refreeze.
Nice.
I try to use the knife, it's not the easiest thing. We're in a turkey hunting blind on a frozen lake, doing something I haven't done in years, in conditions that remind me of one of my favorite places on the planet. So I'm pretty happy to just clam right now.
Good. Good. What was her description? Mel?
Oh, being called curmudgeon-y.
No curmudgeon me Josh today.
No,
No.
I'm fishing and it's snowing and I can't even see the shore.
So let's be honest, if we didn't have the blind,
I'd still be all right. I'll just throw the hoods up.
mm-hmm.
I lived in conditions like this for like 5.5 years. Like this is,
Mhm. Shall we reference the Taos video?
when you made me hike 9 miles.
It wasn't even that cold. This is colder.
I can deal with cold. Howdy.
So we have to say a thank you to one of our coworkers. He is awesome. He's been out ice fishing a bunch. I always hear him talking about it at work. He just loves fishing. His name is Brent. He's phenomenal. We let him know that we were going to go ice fishing. We'd never been before, so we asked for tips, like, okay, what should we be prepared for? He had a few tips that we totally took to heart. And you know what? Not disappointed at all. Fully, like, skilled, seasoned fishing pro tips for ice fishing. He recommended that we get foam, like, kneeling pads you put under your feet. They are phenomenal. They have definitely done their job to keep our feet a little bit warmer. He also recommended that for the hole, we bring like a sifter. Different method. You don't have to get anything fancy or expensive. It's just to help get the slush out of the top of your hole, like as you're going through your day. And we've already had to use it. It's a phenomenal tip. You should have a sifter. Take it to heart, people. Take it to heart. But yeah, thanks, Brent. Phenomenal tips. Thank you. Made a difference. Things to know that could be handy for you before you come up here for ice fishing. You don't have to come ice fishing. You can come to Fenton Lake even in non-winter conditions. There's campgrounds. You can reserve them online, or you can, I think there is some like you come and you pay like at the gate, but only if there's actually available sites. So you want to check just to be safe. Don't forget to get your fishing license. If you're going to be fishing in New Mexico, you do need to get your fishing license. You can get it for just one day. It costs $16. You can get different ones. So $30 is like an annual fishing one. So if you're going to come out here more than once, you know, pay the $30, just easier. You can camp out here with RVs. There's also tent camping. There are porta potties. Please use those. We want to keep the area nice and clean. But yeah, also, I mean, it's windy out. Do you really want to be out there pooping in a hole in this kind of conditions? Just take advantage of the porta potties, guys. Just do it. Apparently your poop will freeze to the floor.
Then you can make a poop knife.
And make a poop knife, because what's his name that dug himself out of an avalanche with that?
I don't remember the guy's name. It was some crazy, like, Icelandic guy.
The fact that that's even a thing.
Some dude used frozen poop to dig himself out of an avalanche.
Got buried in an avalanche, and the only way he was able to save himself was he defecated, formed it into a shiv, and chiseled his way out of the snow and ice. Downside is he got frostbite and lost a leg to it, but still, it's pretty hardcore that he poop knifed himself out of an avalanche.
Poop knifed. He poop knifed himself out. That's a term. All right, poop knifed.
Keep that in your survival book.
Yeah, right. Come at me, Bear Grylls.
Knowledge, just knowledge.
Never seen Bear Grylls make a poop knife.
I drink my own poop. Well, he uses his poop as a knife.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, technically, if you're killing something, that's even worse because it just infects whatever you're killing.
Yeah.
You just don't want to eat it. There's ice. It's so nice in here.
Ooh, yes.
Pretty pleasant. Someone ate one of my pieces of bacon, and now I want something to hit my line. I had a nibble, but nothing took.
Nobody wants to play with me.
Why does nobody love me?
All right, been out here for a little while. The sun is slowly going down, but it's also, it looks like more weather is coming our way. Yeah. Have not had any luck catch anything yet, but we aren't giving up just yet. And there's also tomorrow morning still before, you know, the end of our trip, so. Oh, Josh said he might have something. Ooh, do we have something? Anything?
Tagged my line a couple times, but it stopped.
Bummer. We aren't giving up yet. We still have time. We are one of 3 left out on the ice now. But a lot of people just came here to day fish. We're actually camping, so it's not like we have to leave to go home before it's dark or something. So, looks like the furthest out guy is starting to clean up his own tent. That'll leave 2 of us left. We'll see what happens. Well, we've got more weather on its way and the sun is starting to set. So we have figured, unfortunately we didn't get any fish, but there's always maybe tomorrow morning. We'll see how we feel. We're also doing some other adventures out here. You'll see those in the next video. But we are gonna pack up the blind, we're packing up the stuff. We're gonna go back to the campsite. Make a fire.
Warm food in bellies.
Yeah.
Watch the hole.
Got lost the pole down the hole. Oh, fuck.
Did we really?
Almost. It just was like sitting there like
Oh
this.
crap,
I like,
that was
oh.
close. Can kind of see you. Not very well. But we can hear you. So what are your thoughts on today?
It was fun. It was cold.
Yeah?
It was fun.
Fun but cold.
Fun but cold, especially the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got that little storm and then we were out there in it and then it died and then it came back in again.
Yep.
And now it's dead again.
And now it's dead again. Clear
So,
skies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was nice and warm though.
Yes, yes you were.
Yeah, I got real cold when pretty much everybody bailed.
Oh.
I'll just throw the hoods up.
Mm-hmm.
I lived in conditions like this for like 5.5 years. Like this is.
God, I bet.
Well, like he came back
I
to the
bailed.
trailer.
I was there the whole time.
Well, you went outside to do some filming and some photos,
Yeah,
which
I
is fine.
loved the warmth
But I,
of the hike.
like the whole time we were in that thing, this is the farthest I moved to like pin up a section of the line. Otherwise, I was just like this the whole time. So yeah, by the edge of it, I was just sitting there. I was like, I'm very cold right now.
Yeah.
My toes hurt. I can deal with cold.
Well, and you guys have the body heat too with all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you guys in there?
It helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely helped.
What would have really helped is catching a fish.
We tried. We were so close. We
I
got
kept getting
nibbles.
Yeah.
We got nibbles, but no success.
3 times I pulled my line up and they had eaten the bait off of it.
Of course.
What are your thoughts on today, CJ?
I had a good day. It was a good day. I learned lots of things. Right now I'm getting smoke in my face though. But no, I learned things like Slush. I now know what slush term means. It's like the buildup of ice slowly starting to melt on the surface of the hole, and you gotta scoop that stuff out. I learned what slush is. I learned about how the slush on the top will melt over, which actually makes it safer for your ice. Yeah. I learned that I need proper insulated winter boots for this. Yep. Yeah, I learned that. And I'm hoping that I'm learning that maybe they're better and active in the mornings, and maybe we'll have better luck if we went back in the morning. But we're also doing other things, so we'll see.
Play it by ear.
Exactly. It was a good day though. I had fun. Yeah. I can now say I've gone ice fishing. Yeah. The Ignic hand warmers work really well. The feet warmers, not as well. Not as well. They need more time to air out before you put them in the boots and put your feet in your boots.
They probably need like 10 minutes.
They probably need like 15 minutes. They're a little warmer now than they were earlier, but
yeah,
you know.
Went from cold to I was like, oh, I'll try these foot warmers.
Yeah.
Put them in, and my feet just proceeded to get 10 times colder. They sucked heat out of my feet. They're like, oh, it's so much worse now.
Jeez. They were trying, like, because they were trying to suck the oxygen out, so they were sucking the
Maybe.
heat. Oh.
Who knows?
Because yeah, I mean, they're just a chemical reaction. It's based off of oxygen. So.
But
Yeah.
this brings us to the end of our ice fishing adventure. Yes. We're gonna hang out by the fire and then go eat dinner, and then me and Josh will attempt sleeping in the tent tonight. We're allowed to bail into the trailer if we have to. We will see what happens and what the evening temperatures bring. So, but yeah, we're just gonna hang out for this tonight. Just hang out. Maybe play a board game, who knows? RV camping. We're in the tent, so obviously it's dark. But I've slept in a tent when it's been rained on. I've slept in a tent when there's been a windstorm. I've been in a tent also when there's been a little bit of hail. But I am now in a tent listening to it snow. As Josh described it, as he snuggled in his sleeping bag, it's like listening to like a white staticky noise. It's quite peaceful and pleasant. Either way though, we are in the tent now, and we're getting ready to go sleep. So yeah, we'll see how cold it got tomorrow. Mental game, mind over matter. Don't want to know how cold it is right now. Although it's actually not too bad in the tent. The tent's pretty well insulating right now, actually. We'll see how it goes. Good morning. You stayed in the tent all night? We're still out here. This time, less condensation in the tent. There's still a little frost though. But it looks like there's still snow on top of the tent. I gotta pee though, so I gotta get out. Yeah. It was nice and toasty in the sleeping bag though. Even put the hot hands in the sleeping bag with me. Worked out great. Yep. Time to crawl out of the tent though. Sounds like they're awake in the RV. And I'm hungry. Time for breakfast. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Nothing beats the relief of going pee first thing in the morning after crawling out of your tent. It was needed. Feel much better now. And the RV life is awake. Woo. Morning. Woo. Even the munchkin, she's no longer grumpy. She's awake. Exploding. How'd you do in the tent last night?
Oh, that's fine. I was
Yeah.
warm all night, yeah.
Yeah, there's still a lot of frost inside the tent though.
I didn't notice. I felt fine all
No,
night.
like on the walls, there's frost on the tent.
I felt fine all morning.
It's good. Now to wake up a bit more. Get some coffee or something. I'm also hungry. Buy my breakfast. Yeah.
All right, so Saturday morning, our buddy Brent, the one who gave us the tips for the ice fishing, he said that him and one of our other friends were going to be up here this morning. So we figured we'd come out here to see if we could find them. Well, we're walking on the snow, we're trying to find him. I found a hole. Yep, found a hole. My foot went straight into the hole. Knee deep. That water? Oh. Yeah, that's, I'm not wearing insulated boots. I'm wearing my Gore-Tex Sportivas. I got toe warmers on. Okay, cool, sure. So, but yeah, we're gonna see if we can still find him. My foot's getting a little colder. We'll see how comfortable I can stay for how long. Keep being moving probably is a good idea. Yeah. Yep. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll find Brent. If not, haha, there's water in my boot. Yeah. Okay.
He caught the bug, kind of. Yeah. Because it's such a cool experience compared to like other kinds of fishing, you know.
Yeah, everything else I've done, I was like, ice fishing I've never done. So the minute Brett was like, dude, I was like, dude.
Same. We've never been before. And I was like, I want to do this. I want to go ice fishing.
Yep.
Nice,
That's cool.
Nice.
I blame Brent. The amount of time I hear fishing conversations in SR, it finally made me want to go fishing.
You want to go fishing, right?
Are those
Especially ice fishing.
Are the hot springs open over that Battleship Rock or no?
You can hike to them.
Battleship Rock, the one over here off 376.
The San Antonio, yeah.
San Antonio hot springs, right? Yeah. Those are nice, man.
Yeah,
They get hot sometimes. Yeah. But they have that gate locked, right?
My right foot found a hole. You're walking over here.
Oh, yeah.
Got down knee deep.
Up there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But you said there were too many people.
It's just all slushy
down
over
at
here,
the
though.
trailhead, or
Yeah, too many cars parked down there. We had to park on the road.
right.
Our buddy Jeff.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. We got Abel over there. We got Brent. We found Brent, the guy we were talking about. The guy gave us the tips. He gave us the tips. We found
We're
him.
ready to catch him. We're ready to rip some lips, bro.
No, we actually were talking about you yesterday and the tips he gave us about like the foam pads and whatnot.
yeah.
Like we were talking about it yesterday in the video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, dude, like I was saying, the number one thing that I would tell someone for ice fishing is shoes. That's
Yeah.
the most important thing.
I now know that the hard way. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Shoes are the most important thing. Because everything else you can kind of get by with, you know, a variety of things, you know.
Really thick soles.
Yeah, exactly. Insulated boots if you have them, or thick socks with waterproof boots.
Waterproof boots with at least 600 grams.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Some guy cut himself, man. There's,
Oh,
there's
shit.
blood over there on the snow, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Department of Game and Fish, I guess, was out here, and I heard him on 26-year-old male, contusion on his hand. I'm
Oh.
like, oh man.
No bueno.
Laceration.
He's trying to gut it and slash
It's
himself.
like, dude.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, they brought a
Oh,
chainsaw
dude,
here.
really?
What's going on over there? Well, you're not supposed to use a chainsaw.
I've seen those in like videos for like Norway.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, in Finland, but
like a gas-powered
that's a totally different type of climate of cold.
Yeah.
Why
It's
are
just,
you supposed to use a chainsaw or allowed?
I think it's because the holes are too big.
Oh,
and
okay.
It threatens the stability of the ice.
Safety.
Yeah, like in New Mexico, I think 8-inch is the biggest auger you can have.
Oh, okay.
Where like in other places you can have a 10. So we ate 4 of them. God, they were delicious.
The bigger one's mine.
That's our guide over there?
Yeah, our guide.
The guide.
All right, guys.
Jeff the
Stay alive
guide.
so that you stay fresh.
Stay tasty.
Yeah, stay tasty.
Yeah, no, lunch was great.
Oh my
Fish out of the water.
Nice.
All right.
Hell yeah.
You get one, maybe?
You batter them or just fry them?
We just wrapped them in foil.
Oh,
Just put them in the grill, yeah.
Grill.
Yeah, I just put a little bit of Old Bay, some lemon rounds. That was it.
Oh, that's all you need.
I even forgot the
Nice.
butter, but it was like, didn't even really need it.
It was awesome.
really good.
Hell yeah.
And then I brought some rice that I just put in foil packs, and then I have a little like upper rack for my grill that just put up there to heat up.
Oh, fuck it.
And it worked really well, yeah.
Nice.
That Old Bay.
That Old
Old
Bay's,
Bay is
Old Bay's
phenomenal.
good with fish.
Oh, yeah.
Old Bay is
Yeah,
so
it's
good.
like really good with fish.
How is it? Pretty good? Yeah.
Yeah, they're looking good. Yeah, we didn't do good with the plastics today, did we?
Yeah.
We didn't catch a single fish on plastic bait.
Yesterday we had 3 different types going.
Yeah,
So we were trying to figure out which one would work. So we
right?
had 3 different options.
Yeah.
We had what?
Just a regular little dancer thing.
And then we
Dancing
had,
Oh yeah.
he was doing the 8s.
Oh, yellow. Shit.
Power bait.
Oh yeah,
Power
like
balls.
those little balls.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are usually pretty effective.
They just kept eating it off.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
They wouldn't actually take the hook.
It's such a perfect way to do it.
Oh, isn't
Yeah,
it beautiful? I was worried that it was gonna be kind of cold or windy.
That was yesterday. We got hit by 2 mini snowstorms.
Yeah. It was windy yesterday too, I think. Yeah.
The blind came in handy.
And then with the camper, Josh, you just had it cranking the
Oh, yeah.
furnace. Yeah.
We slept in the tent last
got here
night.
Did you?
Yeah, we were in the tent last night.
That was
Yeah,
cool.
I was comfy all night.
We did the water bottle, checked them on sleeping
Right.
bags, and then we had like a blanket over top to help insulate. And you're on top of the snow, which already insulates.
Yeah, totally.
So it wasn't too bad.
Right. Plus you had pads, I bet, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I doubled up my long underwear.
Yeah. It's a good.
You're all set.
Just the little.
I'll be bleeping that part out. But yes.
Yep.
I can't say where I work on the channel, so I'll just bleep it out. Don't worry, you're good. There's an episode of me and Nick and the Hammers at the other springs, at the warm pools, and he forgot that I can't say where I work on the channel. So I actually got to learn how to beep edit on that video.
Oh no, that's so
Because he was
funny.
also he was cussing a ton too.
That's so
And so like I
funny.
was beeping out the F word and like where we work. It was really good. It was hilarious. They caught some fish, yeah, they did.
Yeah, they got easily half dozen.
We caught some holes.
Nice.
No.
Oh.
No, we found holes.
Oh.
Yeah, my right foot's is soaked. It's soaked. He found one too.
Yeah, but I'm fine, honestly.
Mine was doing okay, and then about a few minutes ago, it just started like it's getting colder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this will do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we hiked like there. Could please.
Do you want it?
No, no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, we found Brent. We hung out. They caught some fish. We got to see the fish. You can catch fish. It's been proven. We saw the video of it. But now it is about that time that we go pack on out. It's that time.
Yeah.
I also need to get this wet sock off my right foot. Get dry socks on, yeah. It's getting colder. Yeah. Spot. Fenton Lake, awesome place for ice fishing. I'm gonna have to come back out here in the spring or summer. Link below will be to like the page to find information on Fenton Lake. There are campsites, there are fees, etc. So if you want to find it there. Oh, we left him behind. Whoops.
You're not allowed to follow.
Kid friendly.
Oh.
I did that. I did that.
Oh, I gotta fall down now.
Ta-da!
Yes, but yeah. The link below will be information about Fenton Lake. Come up here, you know, do your thing. But if you liked the video, hit the like button. And if you aren't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and follow along for more adventures, because always there will be more, I promise. And till the next one, you have a good one. Later. Alright, we can get this boot off. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold. It's pretty soaked. Oh, I don't know where the toe warmer went. It came off. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was a wet sock. It was a nice hole. Whew. My toes are cold. Oh, adventures. Adventures, worth it, but they come with some moments. Whew. All right.